Anyway, welcome to Easy Allies reactions for the Final Fantasy Festival 2018, also known as the Fan Fest.
Heck yeah.
Test lip sync on video. Bob sync. No, you're talking about like how our reactions are. I entered in the same values that we use in XSplit, so should be close enough. Anyway, this keynote being hosted by Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV, Yoshi P. As with the last two Fan Fests, the keynote usually reveals the CG teaser trailer for the new expansion. We get the new expansion name, and we usually get at least one new job. One new job revealed.
Ooh, Damiani, I love expansion reveals.
It's these are good. Like their CG stuff is up there. It's about as exciting as the good stuff with WoW as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this chat. This is exclusively a Final Fantasy 14 event. However, we don't know if it'll be during the live letter, which is actually tomorrow, which I won't be doing reactions, anything like that. To that, there is supposed to be details during some point of this FanFest for the Final Fantasy 15 crossover event with Final Fantasy 14. We saw during the Final Fantasy 15 second year anniversary special video presentation that the collaboration will be underway in December. And we saw how the 14 content will look in Final Fantasy 15. We saw they'll be fighting the primal boss Garuda.
Yes.
The primal boss from A Realm Reborn. And earlier, you want some good predictions. So, you know what? I like predictions, Brad.
Okay.
Jobs. New job. We'll probably get one.
Well, isn't it like the one everyone thinks, Blue Mage?
Blue Mage is a leading contender. Blue Mage is definitely a leading contender, and there have been some hints dropped about whether that will be real or not. I've seen a lot of people want a Gunblade character. Comes up every few months.
Cool, I'm down.
People want a Gunblade like tank type class. It's like, all right, okay. Skull lives on. Yeah. But there are already characters that have Gunblades.
The Empire uses Gunblades,
yes,
right? Yeah.
Yep, including a certain character. So you're not there yet, Brad.
No.
You only completed the base story of Stormblood.
Correct.
And I won't spoil anything, but is potentially a familiar character. Might have returned, but might get that confirmation that it is who we think it is during this.
Soldier class? Because you have like Geostigma or like Genova cells in you. Oh my god, yes.
You gotta like go by like a life arithmetic class. No, that's that is just in the Lighthouse 24-person raid. So there's something you haven't done yet, Brad. There's a 24-person raid in Stormblood. It follows the Evilly storyline. It's based on the Evilly storyline.
Is it
from
Tactics
and 12?
Okay. Yeah.
It looks more like Final Fantasy 12 than anything.
Okay.
And the most recent one that came out in patch 4.3 2 patches ago, the Readerana Lighthouse.
What?
There is a boss in there that one of the mechanics is literally there's numbers, your HP becomes a number.
Yes.
And then there are 4 platforms that go from like 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will tell you need to like add like your number needs to total this.
No.
So when you step onto a platform, it will add onto that. So it's like, if you have 2 and he says 4, you got to step onto the 2 platform to get 4.
Math.
But it has throws one little wrench into the works.
What?
It can ask you to do prime number only, like a prime number.
How dare you, Final Fantasy? You're trying to teach me? I just want to play the video game. Don't make me play Math Blaster.
It was fun. So I got trolled because the dialogue from the boss said subtract, which is the mechanic of when you lose your HP and it goes to a single digit number. I thought it was asking me to subtract. So I did it wrong the first time. I'm like, wait, I subtracted. And why did I get this wrong? And then someone's like, oh, no. It's always adding. It will always be adding. It was kind of a funny meme for a little while that people couldn't do math very well. And one isn't a prime number.
I'm not hyped for that. Get out of here. Kuth came up with that.
It's really easy now. But it's a cool boss, actually. Okay. There's an Easter egg. If you beat the dungeon and go back to that boss, you get a little bit of an Easter egg.
Why you tease me with all this stuff, dude?
It's I mean, it's like dancing around, basically.
Oh, my
This giant,
God.
like, robotic boss is just
Oh.
dancing around, having a good time.
Like the, what's his name from Chrono Trigger? Gato? Is that the robot at the beginning? I forgot his name.
No, chat, what's the name of the dumb boss again? I already forgot its name. It's been so long. Everything in my head right now is just Omega-related stuff.
Oh, okay.
And Alphascape. I can't remember the boss name.
Huh.
It's a minion as well. It's the minion. You have a chance to win the minion version of it that drops at the end. No, the 1 in 14, not Chrono Trigger. The 1 in 14.
Yeah,
Forgot about it already.
I just want to fight Kefka, man. That's what I want to do.
So you get to fight Kefka in the story mode raid, the second tier, Deltascape that already came out. We're on Alphascape right now.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, if you go back through it, Construct 8. I knew it had a number in it. Thank you, chat. Yeah, you could definitely do that. It's probably easier to do that than trying to do anything else at this point. It's based off the Final Fantasy Tactics character. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while. But this expansion. So yeah, I'm trying not to spoil anything for you, Brad.
Yeah, I don't know the scoops.
If you've seen the CG cutscene for Stormblood, you've seen the part where it goes to the world map and you go across that like cloudy section and you arrive in the Far East, basically.
Okay.
And that's a new part of the map we hadn't seen before. So it's pretty much a certainty that we're going to see more of that cloudy area be revealed in this one. And I don't think we're gonna the Empire. I don't think we're gonna go directly to the Empire just yet.
Yeah,
I think that's one expansion away. But we're gonna start seeing parts of the Empire, I believe.
Okay.
And the storyline is gonna go there, I believe, without spoiling too much for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going places. In fact, we just finished patch 4.4 came out like 2 months ago now, but we're leading into patch 4.5. They'll be doing a preview of it later tomorrow during the live letter. That will bring us into the final stretch of this story. We're already done with Stormblood's story. We're moving into the storyline. The transition, usually the 4.4 and 4.5, the 0.4 and 0.5 patch installments are the segues into the expansion storyline. It's pretty cool like that.
Cool. Heck yeah. The pre-patch stuff getting ready for the story.
I already told Brad what I was planning to do originally, because the PC is kind of in shambles right now. What I originally planned to do is when the stream was over, when stream ends, the mount reward for FanFest will be going live on the cash shop. And I was going to buy it on my phone, and I was going to have the game running in the background. And as soon as I got the confirmation that it was delivered in my MOG mail, I was going to switch over to 14 in-game. I was going to get the mount. I was going to get the Fenrir motorcycle, Cloud's motorcycle from Advent Children. And I was going to show Brad driving it around and stuff. And he would have no idea that was about to happen. Yeah. But unfortunately, he can't do that now. But we do want to know, if one of you gets it, as soon as one of you gets it, let us know what the music is. We have to know the song.
Let me know if it like opens up with the swords on the side too. Anything goofy like that.
Yeah, we want to know that. Like, what does it look like when it's flying in the air? The one thing is, it goes faster than anything. It's the fastest ground mount.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a pay-to-win type thing. Do we want more crossover events like the Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy 13, and Yokai Watch? They also did a Garo crossover event for the anime series Garo.
Oh, okay.
The PvP mounts. We're getting Final Fantasy 15, finally. I kind of like the crossover events.
I like them.
When they're more like the Final Fantasy 13 Dragon Quest style. Yokai Watch was ridiculous. That was one of the worst things in the game. The Quiet Man crossover, absolutely.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
But 15, I know people wanted Kingdom Hearts. They wanted a Keyblade.
Sure.
People
Some
wanted
Organization 13 member will show up, and it'll be like a fate or something.
Yeah, I wanted the Organization 13 outfit. You know, you gotta like protect your heart. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Gotta do that. Did Dragon Quest Nier? I know people want Nier Automata, or just like a Nier in general crossover event.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I mean, people already are pretty close to making 2B in the game, so yeah, close. I'm trying to think of any other ones. Because they do with other franchises that aren't their own. Because obviously, like Yokai Watch, Garo, I don't know. They can go crazy. What Full Metal Alchemist, because they're a part of that. Square Enix in the manga, like that's them. So I mean, can they pull like getting some Edward and Al Elric costumes or something like that?
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. 14 cross WoW.
14 cross
Just
WoW.
worlds colliding. That would be the craziest.
What would that even be?
I don't
Would
know,
this be World
dude.
PvP and 14?
Some like orc showing up or something would be awesome.
Yeah. That would be.
Oh, the dream is Chrono Trigger crossover. That's
Chrono
the dream.
Trigger?
Like frogs there or something like that.
That'd be pretty awesome.
You
I'd
get
be down
Chrono's
with that.
sword or his outfit.
I would be down
Or
with
Luca's
that.
outfit, something like that. Be awesome.
Just get to play the game. It unlocks in 14. Like
Oh my god, that is so sick.
Yeah, you get the music. You get mounts.
Dude,
that play the
Magus,
music.
yeah. Octopath? Yeah, I can see that happening. One Piece?
One Piece. Yeah, Breath of Fire, Capcom. Oh yeah, we forgot about a big one. Monster Hunter World did a collaboration.
Was that cool?
Yeah, you fought Rathlos and you got a Rathlos mount.
Sick. That sounds
Yeah, and
cool.
you got like the gear, the like Rathlos hunting gear or
I
whatever.
fought Behemoth and Monster Hunter. Is cool.
Yeah, on the reverse side they did that.
Yeah.
I do think, according to people who played both, that the Monster Hunter World end of it got the better end of the deal.
Oh, sure.
That it's a way more involved.
Yakuza, of course.
Yakuza, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
But, like,
I'm gonna go talk to Majima.
Kazuma, like, they
Kazuma,
have to
yeah.
be in there, yeah.
All right. What else could I do? Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, all right.
Sure.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sure.
Chat, definitely.
Yeah, Sonic, why not?
Sure, why not? I mean, sure. You know, Sonic just shows up with his animal friends and stuff, and they just, you know, they just replace the Scions, and instead of the Scions, it's the Freedom Fighters.
Box Peak? Oh, yeah. Totally gonna happen.
Box Peak.
Fortnite? Oh, man. Yeah, this event's only for 14.
Yeah, it's only for 14. The most they've ever done is they've talked about, one time they talked about some mobile stuff and one small 15 detail at one of them, the last Fan Fest, I believe, which was in 2015 or 2014 or some
Wait,
year.
is that long ago? I thought they do this every year.
No, they do it every other year.
Oh, okay.
They only do it a year.
Gotcha.
They always
When
do
the
it the
expansion's
year
coming.
before the expansion's coming
Gotcha.
out. And I believe it was 2015 or something. It was a year like Final Fantasy 15 was coming out or something. Or I don't know. They talked about it was the episode Duskai demo was brought up in it or something. I think that was like the most we ever got.
Gotcha.
Halo, you guys are just going crazy with these crossover events. Like, we
Halo.
already have enough crossover events.
The world ends with you,
World ends with you.
baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
14 does have a companion app. It's pretty bad. It has paid features on it. Essentially, yeah, it gets you in-game rewards if you pay for it. It's essentially all it really is used for is to do market board management, auction house management.
Oh, okay.
So everyone jokes it's like the undercutting tool.
Oh, okay.
You just use it to like keep undercutting people really
People,
quick
yeah.
from your phone to get a faster sale.
Gotta spend money to make money.
I installed it for my phone. I just stopped using it. It wasn't worth it. I mean, it's like, yeah, you can chat with people in game, but its interface is really bad. It's really limited. You can only have one character attached to it. So if you have multiple characters, good luck. Have fun with that. Everyone just uses Discord to talk with each other and stuff.
Yeah.
So I saw all the memes already on Reddit today. Like, people are expecting they're gonna announce Final Fantasy 14 Immortal mobile version of 14.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna happen.
Shoulder guy, thanks for
Yeah,
the
thanks
sub.
for the sub. Actually, I don't have notifications on for two reasons. We usually don't have them on for reaction streams,
Right.
and I just didn't even add them into. We're using vanilla OBS right now. That's how fun it is.
Vanilla.
So here's the real breakdown here. They'll probably start right away with the CG teaser trailer.
Yeah.
We'll start with
Open it
that.
up.
We'll open with that. They'll come out. Yoshi will come out. We'll talk about the name and stuff, the setting. I said we'll probably get a job reveal, like the past
In the CG
the
trailer.
past two
They'll
North
probably
American
have
events.
one.
We've gotten a job reveal. I expect we'll get like some location details. They don't, because it's the first of 3 steps. Because there are 2 other fan fests.
There's the
There's a
Europe-
Japanese
in
and there's a
Europe.
European
Right.
one. So Japan will be next, and they go into more details as you get through each one, and usually get the full trailer right around the time, like right around the European Fan Fest or just shortly after it.
When is that?
That is in like February or March of next
Okay,
year,
okay.
which will be probably around the time of the final part of.
So is Japan's like January?
It's like December or January, I
Okay.
forget.
Cool.
Yeah. It's in February, and it's in France.
Damiani, what do you anticipate from like the locale, the geography of it?
So that was one of the things that was probably I wasn't as excited about with Stormblood. So the two major regions, Alamigo was mostly like desert, essentially, like rocky, cliffy, like desert. It was always expected to be that. I didn't really find it visually striking. I mean, the three major zones there, the locks, the peaks, and the fringes, all looked pretty identical. I mean, they're very similar. It wasn't as visually as appealing as the zones to me were in Stormblood and Realm Reborn. I know Heavensward's zones get a little bit of flack for their being, they look kind of like a mess, because like especially like the Sea of Clouds or any of the ones where you're like flying around, like they're more vertical. I like that about it. I kind of like that design about it, but I think that everything over in Authored was more appealing to me. Like the Azim Steppe was like a nice zone, but it reminded me of the Calmlands from Final Fantasy X. It's just like this big open like plains, but there's like that giant thing with the like one of the Aura tribes hangs out there in the middle at the Dawn Throne.
Is that where the Mitsurugi guy was?
No. That is a Doma.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking about and with the Cyan theme and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, he starts off there. He starts off you first meet him in Azim Steppe on like that kind of like cliff overlooking it.
Gotcha.
But you end up in Yanxia, and that's where you're fighting to reclaim Doma and stuff. That's something you haven't even seen yet, Brad.
No.
You haven't even seen the restoration of Doma thing yet. The
Haven't seen
Doma
it.
Enclave. Oh, you like build up this.
Ooh.
You build up your own little thing. It's pretty cool. Huber would love it. It's not quite housing, but it's essentially Terrytown. It's Terrytown.
Excuse me?
It's Terrytown. You're building up the Terrytown of Final Fantasy 14.
What?
Yeah, you gotta like donate stuff. You gotta like do like some quest and stuff. Yeah. And you see it get developed. Like they do like a little cutscene, and you come back and it looks like it's just like wood boards and stuff for a part of the village, and it's like all built up and stuff.
Dude.
Yeah,
It's gonna be hype when I go back.
Yeah, it's a good stuff. But to answer your question, Brad, I would like to see them go for a zone that like makes me say wow again.
Wow.
Not World of Warcraft wow.
Right,
Like I want to be left in awe. I want to see something that looks fantastical. Doesn't look like a real place. It's something you only would get in a fantasy game. Like I want some like crystallized forest stuff, or
Didn't they do that kind of already?
I'm just giving you like examples, but like stuff like that. You know,
volcano area.
A volcano area. I've never seen a volcano area in 14 yet, whatsoever.
Yeah, anything they haven't done yet, I'd like to see.
I also like to see some new enemy types.
Oh, yeah.
A majority of the enemies so here's the thing, majority of enemies in this game are holdovers from like not only the Final Fantasy series, but even their models have been around since like Final Fantasy X. It feels like since they went into like the PlayStation 2 days, and it's kind of hard to unsee that sometimes, but it'd be cool. It's nice when you get to some of the raid bosses and you see them be original designs, and it's kind of cool to see
their own thing.
Yeah. Favorite zone from Stormblood? I mean, I like the Ruby Sea.
Is that the where you go underwater?
Yeah, it's mostly I mean, I don't really like the underwater stuff, but it was kind of nice, like especially when it's like thunder and lightning. That zone looks really nice. I mean, Azim Steppe was pretty like good. I mean, I might be leaning towards that most. I mean, I liked. I'm trying to think, what was my favorite one? I don't know. Everything goes back to like Heavensward and Storm and Realm Reborn, though. Like I love going through the Realm Reborn zones again and just like walk through them. Like anything in the Black Shroud is amazing, which is hilarious how bad it was in 1.0.
About 30 seconds, Damiani.
Yeah,
Dream job.
Dream job. Let's get I mean, Blue Mage is pretty hype, but let's get you know what? I keep seeing stuff about Dancer.
Okay, Dancer.
I want to see something that's like crazy. You know what I want to see? I want to see the introduction of a fourth new job type. There's tanks, healers,
Hybrid.
DPS. I want to see a new class type.
Hoping for Puppet Master.
This is not CG. Or is it?
Yeah, it is.
guitar. That's Whoa, Delmoon. Wait, what?
Flashbacks.
Yo, some 1.0? Oh, it's like every CG trailer ever right there.
Just remembering.
Is this Type 0? That looked like...
How many years have come and gone since that day?
Hello, Xenos.
How
That
many
was the
years
villain.
have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the
Xenos
storm.
is not technically still alive. Someone is controlling his body, essentially.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
I was like, didn't I kill that
The
guy?
one they called the Warrior of Light.
What is this? Whoa, dialogue. This is not. That's not CG. That animal
Okay.
wasn't. This is. Yeah. This is so weird. What am I watching? Okay, went back to Warrior. Alright, we're back to OG Warrior of Light here.
It's going
What
through
the hell?
Heaven's Ward, maybe?
Gunblade!
Oh, they got a Gunblade class adapted. Bayonet enemy.
This town certainly has changed.
Dante!
But not at all for the
Dante!
Rev it, like Nero.
It's Nero.
This
Wait,
tragedy
they're changing classes in
greater even
mid-fight?
the seventh
I mean,
umbral
sorry.
calamity.
Yeah, they are.
He's changing
be
the
undone.
stuff he's done. These are all from the CG trailers. I want to jump to conclusions based on that just
History
yet.
must be unwritten. Let it be unwritten.
Are we time traveling?
Become what you must.
There's a lot of Violet in this. And the rumors, the title is...
Become the Warrior of Darkness.
The Warrior of Darkness. We already dealt with that. Shadowbringers. So that the rumored title was true. It was true. Early summer.
There you go. Chosen Undead, that's right. Dark Souls expansion.
I need some explanation right now. We need some explanation immediately, Yoshi P. Is that this? Chat? I'm so confused
Please
right
welcome
now.
to the stage the producer and director of Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Like, there's a lot of
Mr.
image.
Naoki
There's a lot of stuff that
Yoshida.
was distinctly 14, and then they were throwing stuff at me. I was like, what am I even looking at?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm glad you didn't know. Because I have no idea.
Did the stream freeze, chat, or? Oh,
No, that's fine.
His shirt is always a clue. What's on the shirt?
It's Bugs Bunny!
Bugs Bunny!
Warner Brothers crossover.
No, it's the Viera. They're coming.
What?
Friends race.
Oh, they're in
12.
the
New
bunny.
race. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Oh. Do you like Bugs Bunny?
Festival 2018 in Las Vegas.
I love how excited they get.
My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy 14.
Look at that crowd.
But I can't speak English. I need help. Koji!
Koji Fox coming out.
Hey guys,
Is that guy in the band?
Yes. So, yeah, Mighty Mighty Boss
Tones.
Tones.
Yeah. That was the guy.
Yes.
新しいトレーラー、ティザートレーラーをご覧いただきました。
Koji's a cool person.
Yeah, yeah. Super
This
jolly.
was our newest teaser trailer.
さて、今までとかなり雰囲気の違うティザートレーラーになってます。皆さんどうでした？
It's definitely a
So, it was,
really
had
different
a
style
very
of trailer.
different feel than our trailers from before. How was it?
There you go. Yeah, it was
Very
way
Kojima
different than anything I
question.
expected.
Did you like it?
今回曲もかなり チャレンジしてます。
So even we took a lot of challenges, even with the new theme song.
裏でサウンドディレクターのソケンが心配だ心配だ怖い怖い
In the back, Token is back there and he's like, oh my god, are they gonna like it? Are they gonna like it? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to hear it again, but like, it was way more intense sounding.
Yeah.
ではこのファンフェスティバルスタート僕の基調講演で始めたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
All right, so let's begin the keynote address for this year's Fan Festival.
Details.
Give me the deets.
Show me the deets. Show the job, baby.
Yo, that place is packed.
ではたった今ご覧いただいたティザートレーラーで公開となりました新しいエクスパンションの話をしていきたいと思います。
All right, so what you just watched was the world premiere for the 5.0 expansion.
Look at that
Shadowbringers.
logo.
We're going to talk
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit
hype.
about that first.
What's up, souls?
Yeah. Seriously.
今回ファイナルファンタジー14 3つ目のエクスパンションはシャドーブリンガーズ日本語を漆黒のヴィランズというタイトルになりました。
All right, so this, as you know, is our third major expansion called Shadowbringers. In Japanese, it will be Shikoku no Villains.
Excuse me.
こちらですね。
It always says early summer.
See you in August.
発売の予定を
I think it will be later than usual. It's always been early access has always begun the Friday after E3 for the last two. I think it'll be end of June at the earliest, maybe July. What did you say, Miss? Sorry.
まあ今こちらに出ているアートワーク、北米とヨーロッパのパッケージデザインになる予定です。
And so what you see here is an exclusive peek at the North American and European region box art.
That's the box art.
Okay.
Dark,
Yep.
intense.
ではこの基調講演でこのシャドーブリンガーズの一部を皆さんにご紹介していきたいと思います。
So, using this keynote address, we want to talk a little bit about what Shadowbringers has to offer.
まず最初はストーリーライン
What
の話です
awaits the
So we're going to start
Liberator?
off with a little bit about the storyline.
まだ皆さんパッチ 4.4
Are they gonna do a
しか
spoiler
プレイして
warning?
ません。
They've done it in the
今日お話し
past. They're like
する内
warning
容には
spoilers.
パッチ 4.5 の内容も含まれます。
So, currently everyone is playing patch 4.4.
Not
what we're going
bad.
to talk about a little bit about here also has something to do with patch 4.5 and the content beyond.
アラミゴとそして東方ドマを解放した皆さん光
So
の戦士
I'm
は
gonna spoil this for you,
いよい
Brad.
よ
That's okay.
The Asian, one of the Asians controls Xenos right now.
Okay.
The dudes with the mask.
Yeah, the Akatsuki guys?
I forget which one it is because a bunch of them have died.
So,
And I forget which
you
named
have
one is
fought
controlling him.
to liberate Doma and Alamigo, and now you're going to join with the allied nations, the 6 allied nations, to stand against the Garlean Empire.
For an 8th and final Umbral era. Is this the end of the game? Are we going for a Cataclysm after this?
まあすでにパッチ 4.4 で、一部ご覧いただいた
Is that freaking Alexander in the background chat in the middle?
別名のメンバーが次々意識を失う
That looks like Creator right there.
今直面しています。
But as many of you know who've played 4.4, some very ill things have become the scions of the 7th Dawn.
このまま帝国と戦うことで第7零祭を超える次なる零祭第8零祭が起きてしまうかどうかは皆さんの手にかかってます。
Without them, how will this encounter play out, and how will it all give rise to a possible world-ending 8th Umbral era?
World
い
end.
ずれにせよ
Cataclysm.
Whoa, 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 slow down. It's time once and for all.
いよいよ対決の時が迫ります。
So we're ending it in this one. So the people thinking it was gonna go to 6.0 with the story. Nope.
Well, at least the Empire part.
I mean, no. This is like the end game.
さあその戦いの中でまあいろんな注目ポイントあります。
A lot of people thought we were gonna like start the assault on the Empire in this one and would culminate in and end in 6.0. Yes.
その戦いの中で皆さん
This is insane with the fall of the Scions. Will become the Warrior of Light. This is
What
intense.
becomes of
Holy
the Scions and
crap.
the Warrior of Light is up to you.
Wait, are we gonna have player
これから
choice?
パッチ 4.5 そ
Don't.
れからシャドーブリンガー
Oh
ズの
my.
中で注目してほしいキャラクターたちがいます。
So, throughout the remainder of the 4.5 series, there are a few characters we would like you to focus on.
Yeah, this dude showed up is like crazy. Yeah.
He looks like a maniac.
He like taunts the current emperor, and they have like a little like kind of like showdown scene.
The first emperor of the Garlean Empire, Solus Zolsgalvis, will play a very important role.
Is that Arden? No. Episode Arden.
Yeah.
And one more.
Okay, so Elidibus, however you pronounce her name, that's who's controlling Xenos.
Arthas, yeah.
Yeah, Arthas.
Very much.
There they are, the
Yeah,
classic
classy.
Asians.
Elidibus, and how he is controlling the former Legatus. These two characters will play a very important role in the coming days.
Don't tell me La Habrea is back, please. Let's not do that. How about one is Lightning and one is Noctis?
Back to
there
the
we
original
go.
plan.
Yeah, back to Nova Crystallis. Let's do it.
And speaking of the Asians, the struggle against these sinister beings will finally come to a head in 5.0, and we will shed.
So we're probably going to be ending this storyline as well.
Cool.
Calling it now. 6.0 is going to introduce Final Fantasy 11's world.
What was it called?
Vanadil.
Vanadil, that's right.
They're going to bring it into
Eorzea. This
Eorzea.
core aspect of the game that has been around since the launch at 1.0.
もちろんそれだけではなく、そもそもハイデリンとは何なのか、それからゾディアークとは一体何なのか、それらまさに14の根幹に関わるストーリーにぜひご注目ください。
And not only about the Asians, we'll also learn what exactly is Haiden and who is Zodiark. Now is the time to learn the truth.
I expect it to be like Final Fantasy Dissidia.
そして今回最も皆さんに直接関わるところです。
And finally, this is the most important part here.
Uh-oh.
皆さん光の戦士は
You're going evil!
Whoa, heel turn.
Oh, okay.
闇の戦士と呼ばれることにな
So,
ります。
okay.
This side,
Wow.
the warrior of light, must
So you must become a
the warrior of
dark.
darkness.
Everyone's gonna play a Dark Knight again. Mm-hmm. I'm kidding.
それはなぜなのか、この先公開となるパッチ 4.5 に大きな秘密が隠されています。
So how and why he will become the warrior of darkness, the answers lie hidden in patch 4.5.
Ooh. Teasing.
じゃあ、パッチ 4.5 はいつなのか。
So when is patch 4.5?
January.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow! That's a good one.
Yeah. Nice
パッチ 4.5 については
It's probably like second week of January.
We'll talk more about when patch 4.5 is coming out at tomorrow's letter.
Yeah,
from
the
the
live
producer.
letter will be part 1 preview.
それではここから
Become the
シ
Uchihas.
ャドウブリンガーズその
I can't even
内
see
容
that.
をダイジェストでお伝えしていきます。
All right, so to continue the keynote, we'd like to bring you a digest of several exciting features to be included with the new expansion.
I like these new PowerPoint things. They used to be like this kind of like framey thing with a
なん
border.
でしょうね。
So, what do you think is going to be first?
New job, baby!
Show the job. Puppet Master.
Bring it on. New job! What we got?
Multiple. How dare you? How dare you? You're shot!
Please look forward to it.
新しいジョブを
God.
実装させていただきます。
And so, of course, we will be introducing multiple new jobs with the expansion.
Well, that puts that because there were some people believing only one new job was getting added. But what?
ジョブに関してはまだ何も言えません。
I cannot reveal anything about him today.
What? Why? If you have at least, that means there's probably 2, and they can't talk about them to the last 2.
Wait, so you all just watched the trailer, right?
なんか映ってたよね。
There's something in that trailer that...
Come on, Yoshi P. Why you do this? Why you do this?
さあ何でしょうね。
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Wait, Yoshida-san. Wait.
はい。
Can I see your shirt? Nah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought he'd have something on his shirt.
Is this a bit?
This is a bit.
I know, yeah.
吉田の T シャツが気になるって言ってますけど。What?
Everybody talks about my shirt. What's with my shirt?
I don't understand English.
What a troll! Oh, master class right there.
He's just baiting everyone.
So good.
Yeah. Forehead, seriously.
そしてね、トレーラー液晶公演終わったら、YouTube にアップされますので、ぜひね、見ていただきたい。
So I want you to just, spend right now to have fun, just trying to think about what the job will be. And once this is over, go right back, check out the new trailer, try to figure it out yourselves. We'll have more information later.
So probably means there's only 2 new jobs then.
Okay.
Obviously,
Surprise.
level 80. What a surprise.
まあ当然エクスパンションが来ればレベルキャップも開放となります。今回すべてのジョブ、それからクラス、レベルキャップが80になります。
And so, with the new expansion, we're going to be raising the level cap from level 70 to 80, and this is for all jobs.
まあ当然ですが、すべてのジョブに新しいアクション追加になります。
And this, of course, means all new actions for the jobs.
Yeah.
そして
So that was
レベルキャ
a
ップが
yeah, that was a big thing in going to Stormblood was the a lot of overhauling to the battle systems and the rotation or just the action skills for every class.
まあもうそろそろ皆さんホットバーいっぱいだと思います。
We realize that your hot bars are pretty full right now.
Yeah, I mean, you gave us back the 10 roll action stuff, which is nice. But anyone who's ever tried to play Scholar with it now on a controller, good luck.
So,
They're not out of
onto
slots.
5.0, we're going to be
I just
reorganizing
gave up trying to
all
play
actions
Scholar
as well
and
as
controller
roll
after that.
actions, reassessing them and reorganizing them for the expansion.
Yeah, they're just basically going to start axing some less used skill
Yeah.
and maybe merging some together or obsoleting old ones with new ones, like same thing. It's everything.
But we have a lot of other things that we're going to be doing with the battle system as well. For
Oh,
example,
yeah?
currently we have 2 main battle action resources, TP and MP.
Yeah?
これを
Are you getting rid of one or merging them together?
に全て統合してしまおうと思います。
At the timing of 5.0, we're going to combine them into a single resource, MP.
Uh-oh.
まあ蘇生されて TP がない TP がない
Well, Sprint doesn't use TP anymore, so I
な
guess...
くなるかなと。
So hopefully people won't be complaining about, oh, I don't have any more TP, I don't have any more TP.
それからヒーラーやってるよっていう方。
And so another thing, how many people are here are healers?
Yeah? What's up?
今
Cleric
回
Stance coming back?
バリアヒールのヒール量、今どれぐらいプレイヤーにバリア
Like
が
real
かかってる
cleric
か
stance come back?
それらが UI で表示されるようになります。
So we plan on adding visual representation of the remaining healing barriers amount in relation to each P.
What?
まあそれら
Shields, essentially.
バトルメンテナンスを行ってい
Like, you can actually tell how when a
Like,
shield's
we have
gonna
a lot of
break
things
better.
planned,
Oh, I
lots of
see.
Big and lots of small things as well.
Huh.
それではシャドーブリンガーズのいくつか新しいフィールドをちょっと見てみましょう。
All right. And next, as always, this expansion will introduce many exciting new areas. Let's take a look.
Ooh.
There we go.
I like that.
Sprawling new area.
Sprawling.
Good name for a new
シャド
zone.
ーブリンガーズでもこれまでのエクスパンションと同様、皆さんに新作 RPG 1本分の体験をお届けしよう。
Yeah, right now, like when you
Like
cast
always,
like
our
a
mission is to
shield
bring
on a
with each
target,
expansion a full
you have to
game's
do
worth
like
of new
math in
content.
your head.
There's no visual thing on them.
There's an icon and it'll vanish when it's no longer active.
Right.
But it would be nice. Sometimes a shield can survive through like initial hit.
2つ
Whoa.
Ooh.
The Rock
Today we're
Tika
going to
Greatwood.
That
Yo,
was
is this
jolly.
like, yo, are there some like hero pawns gonna be here?
Some Zandalar zone?
Yeah,
Some
look at
World of
this.
Warcraft zone,
Today is
dude.
The Raktika Greatwood.
まだ動画
The
までは用意できてないので
Raktika, okay.
スクリーンショットでちょっとご紹介します。
We don't have a video of this yet, so we're going to show you some screenshots.
Hey, this looks
Okay.
like what's its face zone in Final Fantasy 11. Not Sarataba.
And as you can see, this force has a very different feel.
It's the jungle area that I went to Where I started getting annoyed at the game. There you go. Thank you, Edge Master. That doesn't look like that anymore, though. This looks different.
So we can see some of these ruins from some unknown ancient civilization. Maybe some dungeons here.
Pandaria.
あとラキティカでちょっと変わってるのが、当然集落あるんですが、この集落木の上でみんな生活してます。
And so one thing that's a little bit different about this area is that, of course, this area will have settlements, but the settlements in this area, some of them are up in the top of the trees.
落下にはご注意ください。
Whoa.
Don't fall.
That's a big deal. Don't fall off.
ただエヴァークエストじゃないから落ちても死なないけど
Yeah,
ね。
this is not EverQuest, so you won't die if you fall. So.
Unless you're in combat. There's troll in EverQuest.
Yeah, are they taking shots at EverQuest?
Taking
It's
shots
so
at
old.
EverQuest?
さて、ではもう一エリア簡単にご紹介しましょう。
All right, let's take a look at the second area.
What the heck? Is that like a frozen
一体こ
tidal
れは何
wave?
の
Yeah,
アー
or
トなのか
crystal.
非常に不思議です。
Yeah.
It's a very interesting picture. A lot going on here.
このエリアをアムアレーンと言います。
A
This area is
ring.
known as Areng.
こちらもちょっとだけスクリーンショットを見てみましょう。
We have a few screenshots of this as well.
It's ice or crystal, yeah.
今回ご覧いただいて分かる通り、再び、僕らが考えるファンタジーの要素を非常に大切にしています。
So we've made a great effort to get a very fantasy feel to these new areas.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
この
hear.
街傾いてますからね。
You look at this; it's kind of the screenshot isn't tilted; it's the town that's tilted.
Oh.
That's cool.
エーテライトが見えま
There's
す
the aetherite.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I just want to hear
今ま
the
でに
word
ない
fantasy
パ
a
ター
lot.
ンのまあアートをね。
Primals.
we
They
got?
say new primal
そし
battles.
て当然新しい
New
蛮
beast
族や
tribes and new
蛮
primals.
神が
Of
登
course.
場します。
Of
And of
course.
course, we'll also be encountering several new beast tribes as well as their deities.
今日その新しく登場する
I forget if they when they showed off Susano and Lakshmi
We're going
the
to
first
introduce
time their
one of
artwork.
those new tribes today.
I think they were during the NA Fan Fest actually. There you go. That's
You heard
a
this before?
I can't see its face that well.
モーという新しい種族
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yes, the new mode will be
Baby.
released.
こんな感じです。
This is what they look like.
で今回蛮族として、いろんな種族登場しますがピクシーとか
So, in addition to the new mode, we'll also be introducing other races as well. For example, pixies
それからドワーフとか
and dwarves.
Wait, dwarfs? Dwarfs are
ま
coming
あ
to
いろんな
Final
種
Fantasy
族が登場する
14?
のでぜひこれからの情報公開も楽しみにお待ちくだ
We
さい
have a lot more races to show, and
Tally
we'll
ho!
feature updates and as well as fan festivals.
そして当然フィールドが追加されればダンジョンも多数実装されます
Thrilling new
And as always, we'll be
dungeons.
introducing many new dungeons.
今回 5.0 のタイミングで
Lolly
9
ho!
つの新しいダンジョンを同時に実装します
At the release of 5.0, we hope to have 9 new dungeons ready.
Okay.
9. Oh, that's
そして
well. Some of those will be the 80 dungeons as well in there.
Yeah.
Because there's usually five, the final one, and
of
then
course, in addition to
2
those
posts. So
dungeons, we'll
yeah,
have
that'd be.
a new high-end raid series.
Wait, what are those images? Be.
It's like the old
Oh,
one.
those are the old ones. Yeah. Jeez. Sorry.
新しいレイド我々今開発を
Yeah, it's Bahamut,
スタートさせています
Alexander, and
Right,
Omega.
now that the Omega series is finished, the development team is currently working on this new series.
この新しいシリーズストーリーもキャラクターもより FF シリーズらしいエッセンスを追求しています
So from story to characters, we wanted this new raid series to have a very Final Fantasy feel to it.
こちらも大きな仕掛け
So you're gonna bring
あります
back-
が残念ながらま
Am
だ
I getting my Sephiroth fight
Yeah.
finally?
There are a lot of cool things to this raid, but we can't say anything.
What a bunch of teases.
まあもちろん
Come on.
アレイドもあります
It's like their
And of course, we
specialty.
can't forget our 24-man alliance raids.
まあもちろんこちらは
Their raids are 24 man?
シリーズ
There's a tier of them.
Oh.
So they
The
actually
Return to Evil series
they
still hasn't ended.
リターントゥイバリス
Yeah, we still have one more of Evil East to go.
Gotcha.
リリースになります
That final chapter will
But
be
these are
posted
under
for
raids. They're also there's a eight-person raid, which is the right now is Omega. Then there's 24-person, which they're easier. They're not as like hard. And they're added like every other patch.
Gotcha.
So like even patches are new 8-person raids, and they come with like the story and savage mode. And in the odd patches, you get the 24-person raids, which are like kind of like catch-up raids, so that you can like get gear easier and stuff to finish the current raid tier.
Crafting.
Endgame content for crafters and
With
gatherers.
release of Shadowbringers, we want to bring something exciting, some endgame content for the Disciples of Land.
Oh, we're gonna finally get those like guardian missions or whatever, where like combat people have to protect us while gathering and stuff.
How many of you are doing some gathering and crafting?
Yo, gathering, mining, and botany for days.
So let's show you what we have planned for you guys.
Wait, whoa, okay. It's more than just new recipes? Wait, what? We're fixing foundation, huh? So there's a little rundown there over in Ishgard.
1000年にわたる竜と人の戦争、竜戦争から完結し、平和を迎えることができま
We're
し
gonna
た。
go to the broom. We're
Thanks to
gonna
the
fix
warrior
it.
of light's effort, the 1000-year
You're looking
conflict
at
with the
the
dragons has
main
come to a close,
city-state
but
in
the stars
Heaven's
of countless
Ward.
battles
There's
remain.
also a piece of
ただしまだ
artwork
まだ石ガールドの
from
傷ついてい
Realm
ます
Reborn that you saw a lot when you went to
There's still a lot to do
Kurthus.
to get it back to its old glory.
ぜひクラフターギャザラーの皆さんで石ガールドの復興を助けてあげてください。
We want the gatherers and crafters of the realm to come together to rebuild the holy sea of Ishgard.
This
Sounds
kind
cool.
of I like having actual objectives for gathering and
Yeah.
crafting,
世界中の
other than
プレイ
getting
ヤーから
scripts to upgrade my gear.
アイメルクにまた会いたい。
We've heard a lot from players around the world. I want to see America again.
石ガールドに行きたい。
I want to go back to Ishgard.
Yeah, where's that housing
I
at?
want to live in Ishgard.
Housing?
There you go.
Are you giving us the housing?
Heck yeah.
Has the promise been fulfilled?
まあ皆さんの手でぜひ石ガールドの復興を助けてあげてください。
But to do that, the crafters and gatherers are going to have to unite to rebuild and restore.
So if we complete this, we get Ishgardian housing.
漁師にもこの
Better get us a house, dude. Plot of land.
Will I get a house if I build it, though, or just someone else buying it from me?
And don't think we've forgotten about our fishers. We have stuff for you guys all through the 5.x series.
Yeah, don't forget
right.
about fishing in Final Fantasy 14. I like fishing in 14.
ギャザラクラフターだけでなく、ファイナルファンタジー14の世界に住むということをさらに 5.x シリーズで推し進めていこうと思います。
And we're even planning some very interesting content, maybe something like user-controlled farms as well. So we have lots of exciting content planned so you can further your life in Eorzea.
でも新ジョブはファーマーじゃないよ。
But the new job isn't farmer, so it's okay.
Well, you said you're never adding a new crafter or gathering class, so that was obvious. Of course.
And of course,
Like
speaking
miner
of
gear?
Disciples of the Hand, with a new expansion comes new gear and new recipes.
That's old gear, that image.
Oh, okay.
This is the kind of stuff we currently have under
I
development.
mean, but there you go. There's a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Little Red Dead down there.
Yeah.
次に新しいシステムをご紹介したいと思います。
All right, so next we want to talk a little about the new systems that we'll be adding with Shadowbringers.
さて何でしょ
Kind of
I love new
systems do you think we have?
systems. Okay, the battle assist system.
Trust?
Wait, that's a Final Fantasy 11, the trust system. Wait,
Oh, so they'll join you?
they're bringing this to 14. I mean, we have the dungeon things, the squadrons ready, but is this gonna be like in the world?
そして英語版としてはトラストと呼ばれるシステム。
Oh,
So
that
those of you
Nah,
familiar
it's
with Final
mine
Fantasy
on my
11 may
desk.
recognize the name, the trust system.
yeah. forget. Just hit the... It's iPhone. Just hit the side thing. Thanks.
And while the system will not be being implemented into 14, will not be exactly the same.
I like that, dude.
It will be more
That's cool.
adapted to Final Fantasy 14.
So it's similar to 11, but it's adaptive, which means the damn tank trust better be able to pull and hold aggro.
Hey, I'll play tank.
I was tired of having to pull as a healer, and the tank would have to provoke after.
So using this system, select NPCs will join solo players looking to clear the dungeons necessary to progress through the Stormbringer areas.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually through the new stuff. Okay.
So now you don't have to talk to anyone.
That I don't know about. I don't know about that, actually. I thought this was for older content.
Of course, this system by no means is meant to replace the party matching system. Players that want to do the party matching system can. But those players that wish to play the main scenario solo can also use this system to do that.
I don't know about doing that for new content.
Now, as to which NPCs can join you, I can't say that yet.
Sephiroth.
I mean, I guess if you're a DPS, this will be... I guess as a DPS, this is might be good for you because it'll speed up the queue because you just get insta
Yeah,
queue.
dude. I was waiting for like an hour for stuff.
Yeah, but I hope it's not available on your first playthrough
Obviously,
of stuff.
doing
yeah.
it with people's
Yeah,
better, but
hopefully it only unlocks after you've completed each dungeon once.
This is going to be tough to choose.
今後もフェイスに対応する NPC が追加していくので、ぜひ5-0遊びながらこんなキャラと一緒に遊びたいとフィードバックもください。
But we plan to support this system for a long time, so if an NPC isn't there at the launch, keep telling us, and we plan on adding more NPCs as we go.
I mean, because that's the thing in 11. Like, you got these famous NPCs to join
I
you.
saw you doing that.
Yeah.
新しいシステムのお話です。
Okay, the next is also a new system that's going to be introduced with Shadowbringers.
ちょっと変わってます。
A
Interesting
little bit different than what we had before.
design.
これまで
Oh, is this how to old content? Like, have they finally solved how people can...
Oh, so you could use them there.
Oh, I meant, like, the solution that people want to start from a level 1 character going forward.
Players around the world, we've been asked, I really want to play the content from 3.0 again. I really want to go back and play the 2.0.
People who don't want to use a jump potion, but, like, New Game Plus? Oh, so this is where people have already done it. Yes! People have been asking, can I go back without making a new character?
Man, that's so funny.
New Game
I never
Plus.
thought I'd see New Game Plus for an MMO.
Oh, that's so
That's
good.
crazy.
Creating a new system we'll be calling New Game Plus.
皆さんが現在進行している
Okay.
強さをそのまま
Yeah, Damiani's gonna stream all of that now.
過去の例えばジョブクエストだけ遊びたい
But, like, what's the benefit of doing... I need...
If you like want to go through someone again or
But you
something.
can still...
I don't know.
It's... I mean, you can replay main story quests.
Adding an option that allows players to replay old content, maybe going back from the beginning of 2.0, or maybe going back and doing those job quest series.
Can I do
But
1.0?
at the strength of your current character.
Oh, okay.
That's just unsynced,
ちなみ
though.
に工事だったらどこ遊
We
び
already have that.
What would I like
Yes.
to go back and play? Well, I mean, I'd probably go back to get that feeling of coming together at the end of 2.0 for Eorzea! I'd love to see that again.
アルフィノ
For Eorzea!
Kind of thought this was going to be about... I thought this was going to be about new players.
I want to do that again.
Oh,
Them streamlining the older content to make it easier to play
Just go
through
back and play just that?
those to catch up if you didn't want to do a jump potion.
Okay, I can do
で
that.
もそしたらだよ
Yeah.
三大珍味もう一回
I
集め
have
て
Like,
to go do the exotic feast quest again? Oh, man. Well, okay, I guess.
まあぜひ区切りはね一応
I mean, I guess it's a nice feature to have to, like, so you can rewatch cutscenes from stuff you've already done, but you can't replay the actual, like, story mission. So I guess it's nice to have a way to redo it, just to, like, capture it or show it off or something. So I don't dislike it, I just... Not sure it's
Just
that
surprising.
big of a deal? Yeah.
さらに次も新しいシステムのお話です。
All right, and now we're going to talk about a third new system.
まあこのニューゲームプラスあんまり MMORPG
I feel like New Game Plus will, like, be better understood the more, like, after it's out.
Yeah,
you can
sure.
use it.
Game Plus system isn't very MMORPG-like. It's more like a standalone, a feature you'd find in
Yeah,
a
see?
standalone.
Brad was calling it out.
は MMORPG らしい新しい仕組みになります。
Single player mode of the game
This
available on
system
mobile
is
phone.
designed especially for MMORPGs.
ワールド間テレポ
Oh, is this server cross realm?
The next system we have in works is the World Visit system.
まあ
People have
一体
screamed
何
at
の
its
ことだ
title. They didn't explain what
Wondering
this
what
is.
this is.
ちょっとじっくり説明しましょう。
What is
Let's
this?
talk about it in detail.
皆さんがプレイしている、まあ、ハイデリンの世界がありますね。
Okay, so we have Highland, Eorzea,
で皆さんスタートした時この3つの国からスタートしたはずです。
and you all started from one of these 3 city-states.
リムサロミンサ、
Yeah.
ウリダニア、ウルダハ、
Unsumensa, Gridania, Olda.
この3つの国のエーテライトからゲームの中にログインしながら同じデータセンター内の別のワールドへ自由に遊びに行けるようになります。
So, from the Aetherites in these 3 cities, after you've logged in, you can teleport to another world.
Yeah. Go to a different server.
で今回皆さんが今プレイをしているワールド、これがホームワールドという概念になります。
So, the current world that you're playing on now, we're now going to call this your home world.
そこから別のワールドへ直接遊びに行け
This
るようになり
world's
ま
on
す。
the same data center via Aetherites. Progress through quests and other duties on the world of your choice.
なので
Certain features are not available when using a different
So
world.
now, you don't really need that world transfer system to go and visit another world.
I mean, I get it.
当然他のワールドから行ったり来たりね自由にで
Is
きる
this
ように
gonna
なります
cause problems though?
I mean, WoW's been doing this forever, but it's all instant in WoW.
まあこ
You
れ
don't like have
を
to
実装することによって
go somewhere to
他のワー
teleport.
ルド同じデータセンター内の他のワールド
Like, are people just gonna, like, spam a world now and crash it?
別のワールドに行ってモブハントをしたり
Maybe.
トレジャーハントをすることができるようになります。
So now you can go to these other worlds where maybe you have
I
friends
think
and participate
The
in
thing
quests, in hunts,
I was
search
hoping
for buried
for
treasure
was
together.
to turn a data center into just a super server, so that like you just log on and there's like no more Ultros or Behemoth or Excalibur or Leviathan like on like Primal. You just on
ス
Primal.
トーリーを進めることもできます。
And of course, you can also do main scenario quests in these other worlds. as
And
well.
like when you enter an instant zone, it only lets so many people in, and then like so if you're in like one region and enter there first, but your friend enters there later, you might not see each other even though you're walking in the same zone because you're in 2 different
5.0 comes
instances.
around and the servers get really busy. Maybe some players, maybe those from Balmung, can maybe try to do some main.
Ah, they made a Balmong joke.
at a
What's
less
the joke
congested
about
world.
It's like the most crowded server, and it's known for RP. They're also notorious for asking RP-related questions during the Q&A, especially like if we actually stuck around for Q&A. It would be mostly Balmung RP questions from
That's
people in
funny.
the audience,
When adding
and
cross-world, party
they
feature, that's
unlocked
very
it for a little
good
bit, and it got so bad they had to relock it from new characters, and you can't even transfer. You can't even pay to transfer to it.
It's funny.
So they want people to like leave it.
5.0 より少し
Get out.
前にプレイヤーの皆さんにお届け
So they kind of
する
already did something similar to this, like that instant zone thing. In
like sharding.
Stormblood,
Yeah.
the final zone, they had like a zone boss, and it was crashing because too many people would zerg it. And so what they did is they created 3 versions of that zone, and when it reached cap in one of them, you'd like if you tried to enter again, you'd be sent to the second version of it.
シャドーブリンガーズがリリースされる前に 他のワールドへ移動してメインストーリーを進めるのを僕はおすすめします。
So yes, I will say this one more time. Those who are on a very congested world, let's use this. Maybe go across to another world and do your main scenario quests there.
Ease up on the servers. That's what they're saying.
This will be fine. I don't think this will be that bad as long as there's ways to communicate with people easier. Because right now, if you're on a different server, you either have to add them to your friends list and you can only communicate them through their friends if they're online, or you can have a single cross-server link shell. But that's it. They need to flesh that out so it's easier to communicate.
We'd like to talk a little bit about some important announcements that we have.
まず一つ目のお知らせです。
So the first announcement is
Switch version?
あ、違った。
an important announcement.
Announcements of announcements. They love their memes here.
では一つ目です。
All right, our first announcement.
32日
Damiani is laughing it up.
さすがにもういないと思うんですよ。
So pretty sure there's not many players out there still using.
They warned people at the beginning of Stormblood to please just get on 64-bit version of an OS, and they alluded to this back at Stormblood's launch. You had to have seen this coming.
The launch of 5.0 is when we are going to end our support for 32-bit Windows.
しばらくは動作はすると思います。
I mean, that's only like people on Windows 7 and 8 still can even have 32-bit, right?
I'm not sure.
Now, this doesn't mean with the launch of 5.0 that the game will immediately stop working, but you might begin experiencing more things like memory crashing.
ぜひですね、64ビット OS に切り替えて引き続き Final Fantasy 14を楽しんでいただければ幸いです。
But if you
I don't
haven't
think
already
can
updated,
Vista or
now
XP
is
even run
definitely the
14.
time to
I don't
update.
think so, right?
もちろんその Final Fantasy 14これからもいろんなアップグレードやっていきます。そのためにゲームを進化させるためにはどうしても必要な決断だったので、ぜひご理解いただけると助かります。
Again, this was a very hard decision for us, but we plan on growing Final Fantasy 14, and to do that, we decided that this was the best route to take.
All right. I mean, I think ending PS3 support was a bigger deal for them
Sure.
than this.
さて続いては NA それから EU それぞれの DC でプレイしている皆さんに重要なお知らせとなります。
All right, and next we have a very important announcement for players on our North American and European data centers.
Uh-oh. You're moving servers again? Uh-oh. World regrouping. What's going on? Uh-oh.
Final Fantasy 14ノースアメリカ NA の DC に関して
Wait,
は
what's happening?
2つの
Are they adding an East Coast data center again?
So up until now, we've been running on 2 data centers in North America.
ヨーロッパのデータセンターに関しては1つです。
And in Europe, we've had 1.
The world regrouping has me a little
世界
concerned.
中今日もちろんこの会場に集まってくださっている皆さんも、それから Twitch ストリーミングでこのファンフェスのストリームを見てくださっている皆さん、本当にたくさんのプレイヤーの方に Final Fantasy 14プレイしてもらってます。
But over the past few years, we've had a great influx of players. All you here, everyone watching on Twitch, we've seen so many new players join Final Fantasy 14.
4.0 ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
今一度 4.0 ストーンブラッドリリースのことをちょっと思い出していただきたいんですが、
I want you to remember back to the release of Stormblood.
Yeah, it got DDoS'd.
Ah.
I remember.
Yeah, Robon Extreme. But you said it was a DDoS thing, so what? And now you're saying it wasn't?
いいことなんですが、ものすごくたくさんの
Or are they just talking about like the long queue times for certain
データセ
servers?
ンターの構成ではもう負荷に耐えきれない状態になってます。
And while it is great to have so many players join the game, again, the servers are becoming crowded and they're getting you know, a lot of bad things are happening with those servers.
So, like, that's not entirely true. There are a lot of dead servers, or, like, not dead servers, but, like, really low population servers. So, this isn't, like, entirely true.
So, to alleviate this problem, we've decided to open a new data center in both North America and Europe.
So, additional one?
So, okay, so they're adding a new data center. So, that means there's Primal, Aether, and that means there'll be a new data center. For North America.
However, in conjunction with the addition of this, there's going to be the necessity to have a regrouping of the worlds on the data centers.
Or you get a chart of this so we could see this?
This will happen in Europe as well.
当然そのリグループされた状態に対して例えば無料のワールド移転サービスとかいろんな施策はさせていただく予定です。
Basically, what I'm worried about is they might move servers to different groups, essentially.
For example, free world transfers.
このデータセンターの追加とそれからワールドリグループの詳細。
Because I mean, the first thing it's going to affect is if a server gets moved to a different data center, it could affect rating groups.
それから施策の内容も含めてお伝えさせていただきますので、ぜひ明日のプロデューサーレターライブを特にね NA の皆さん、それから EU の皆さん注目してご覧いただけると助かります。
So a detailed list of how worlds will be regrouped, as well as the systems in place to support players during this process, will be revealed at tomorrow's Letter from the Producer Live.
Okay.
Weird vibe in the room right now.
Yeah, I mean, it has some
weird vibe in there.
Yeah, it has some people. Yeah.
大体新しい話をしなきゃいけないこと
And I mean, and adding a third data center,
So you really
like,
think that you've told everything that there is to tell.
Uh,
You really think
I'm worried about like
one more thing?
yeah, what that might do to like
One
the rating
more-
scene.
One more thing,
Can you give us the job?
very
なん
important.
かあったっけ
Yes,
Switch version?
something very important.
あ
Ah,
もう一つ
there is one more thing.
お知らせがありました。
All right,
すいません忘れてました。
I forgot. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, right.
Race.
New race. That's it. They don't even tell you what it is. I love it. It's so good.
You
like-
remember now?
We gotta save something for the next Fan Fest.
思い出したそうシャドーブリンガーズ 4.0 で
Oh, that's
おそら
so
く
good.
ファイナルファンタジー14としては最後になるであろうプレイヤー種族の追加を行います
So for Shadowbringers, we will be adding a new playable race that will probably be the last one.
Really? Wow. Okay.
大変なんだよ種族
The last new playable
Very
race.
difficult to add new race. But what is it?
え
What is it?
People thought there would be multiple
What
races
is it?
added. That's kind of funny. I mean, they're just not going to show it. That's what they always do.
No? No hints? No hints? Oh, no. Oh, no hints.
So bad.
Sorry, no hints.
The camera is zooming
な
in.
待って
Wait, wait.
なんで皆さん盛り上がってる
Yo, why are you all clapping? We didn't give you any hints.
よくわからないよ
Yeah, I don't know.
おかしいななんかこっちを見ると盛り上がるよね
Yeah, no. You look this way, people get excited.
I can't believe
まあ
this,
どん
dude.
な種族
What would a WoW audience do at a WoW keynote?
Dude, I don't know.
That they did this. Back in the day, like Michael Morheim came out and did this.
Maybe in Paris?
おかしいな何も話してないのに盛り上がってくださるなんてね
Yeah.
嬉しいです
I'm glad I don't have to, reveal anything, and you guys are just so happy.
Boo.
This is what happens when you do 3 fan fests. though.
I know.
Like,
いや本当は最近見た映画でピーター・ラビットっていう映画があってね
Ah, you just watched Peter Rabbit recently, too.
すごく感動したんだよ。
Dude,
you were very moved.
just
but-
please, just show it, man. It's going on so long.
まあ僕映画大好きだから、
you love movies, so
ピーター・ラビットの T シャツを着ようと思っ
you
て
wanted to wear a Peter
Talking
Rabbit
about
t-shirt.
Peter
可愛すぎて
Rabbit.
似合わないから
Yeah,
や
it
め
was
ろ
too cute, so yeah, you couldn't. I understand.
Yeah, we all know it's that race. Just show it.
まあというわけで何はともあれ、シャドーブリンガーズで新しいプレイヤーの、使える種族が増えます。
So yes, at 5.0 we will have a new playable race.
This is the only unfortunate thing about the North American Fan Fest is you get a lot of these generic teases and you don't get the
プレイヤ
details.
ブルレースについてヒントになるような要素がパッチ 4.5 にも含まれてます。
Though we will be dropping a massive hint during 4.5, so
You'll probably see the race in action in
パッチ
like an
4.5 ってどんな
NPC.
コンテンツあったっ
what
け？
kind of content was there in 4.5? Return to somewhere?
一番大きいのはリターントゥイバリースかな。
Return to
Turn to
Evilise? Yeah.
Evilise.
Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe.
Oh my
まあ
gosh.
一通り伝えられそうなことは今日お伝えできたかなと
All
思い
right.
ます。
So I think we've told you now all that we can tell you.
A lot. They told us a lot.
次の情報はパリのファンフェスを待っていただきたいかなと思い
And
ます。
so more and more information will be coming in February in Paris.
This 2 times we've gone through this twice before.
man, yeah.
This is how it
funny
goes
every
every
time.
time.
もう話した。
Yeah, we gave you a lot of stuff, I think.
あと
Did
結
you?
構見たでし
You saw.
ょ。ね。
Job?
Job. Job. Show me a job. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. You're not paying for
Oh, I know.
the stream.
Oh, I know.
Unlike the previous
わ
years.
かんないな。
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It hadn't been free
That's
the previous
ファン
years.
フェスたくさんあるんだよ。
There's 3 fan fests.
So 3 jobs.
じゃあ最後に
Yeah, if they do reveal one, it means there's 3 jobs actually.
また新たにファイナルファンタ
If
ジ
you
ー
don't, it
シリー
means
ズ
there's
といえ
2.
ば天野義孝先生素敵なイラストを描いてくださいました。
So I'd like to end the keynote by giving you all an exclusive preview of some art by the Final Fantasy master, Yoshitaka Amano.
Ooh. You can show the job and art. What?
こちら
The Dark Knight again?
エディションのパッケージアートになる予定です。
This is the art that you'll be seeing on the collector's edition.
ぜひですね、こっからの
Isn't that just like a paladin, but warrior of darkness? He had the paladin sword.
待った待った待った待った待った。
Oh, hold on.
Oh, snap, running.
Hold on there.
ちょっと待って。
We gotta run it. Ah, there we go. Blue Mage.
Go, President of Square Enix.
Hold on 1 second there.
This is good stuff.
ちょっとまだ皆さんにお伝えしてないことあるんじゃないの？
Are you sure you still don't have anything else to say?
Blue Mage, baby.
あなた
He crashes everything. It's so hilarious. Last time he shot the screen to reveal the release date.
And CEO of Square Enix.
Yeah. There's also like the Nier thing. He was like, because he was
Yeah,
inserted
yeah.
into the game in Nier as well.
はい、皆さん。
He likes to steal the
スクエア
spotlight.
エニックスの松田です。今日お越しいただきありがとうございます。また放送を見てらっしゃる皆様。
You look like Nino Kuni.
Yeah, he does. Like, yeah.
This
Like
is
Oliver's
Look at
outfit.
Oliver.
from Square Enix. Thank you everybody for having me here. And for those watching the stream, thank you so much for tuning in.
これもう一つ言うことを忘れてない？
忘れてないですよ。
Are you sure you haven't forgotten to say just one more thing?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Your boss is like,
ね、忘れてる。
reveal yourself.
これ何なんですか？
What
これ
is,
これこれ。
what is this
これこれ。
outrageous costume you're wearing? What is this?
待って待って。
Wait,
いいですか？放送はこれだけじゃないんですよ。明日プロデュースされたライブだってあるし。
no. We have more stuff planned. We have the letter from the producer live tomorrow.
物事にはね、順番っていうものがあるんですよ。
We have an order to do things in. We have the schedule.
これだよこれ新ジョブ
いやだから新ジョブとか言わない。
Well, they can make this better one day is if Yoko Taro showed up
Yeah,
as
just-
well.
ね、もうね吉田に行ってもねしょうがないからみんなにね、スタッフの皆さんにお願いしてこれをね見ていただこうと思って
You know what? Forget Yoshida. I've prepared some video footage.
Oh, video footage.
Forget the director of this
Yeah,
game.
get
Yo,
wrecked.
Can you tell that to Can you tell it to Nomura sometime? Yo, forget you, Nomura. Here's the new Final Fantasy VII remake trailer. Yo, look at the
what?
style. Yo, are we butlers? Look at that cat.
Yo, we butlers now.
Yo, is this Persona?
Yeah.
Mage.
Action.
Wait,
oh, so it is enemy skills. Sick.
Look, it's got like the Phantom Thieves thing going. Wait, what? No, you don't lose. You learn boss moves. Wait, you stun the boss? What? No way! Ah, you learn Shiva's Bomu!
Phantom Thieves.
So good, the Phantom Thieves have come to Final Fantasy 14.
Cool.
Like, that's how you do it. That's showmanship. People. And they use a blade. A blade wand thing.
ね細かい
Kind of like Red Mage-ish.
よろしくお願いしますね。
え説明あるんですか今日
I'm going to leave it in your hands to explain the details here.
Well, what do you mean, my hands?
はいでは皆さんありがとうございました。バイバイ。
Bye-bye.
See you later.
So, probably 3 jobs then?
Yeah, it
for
means you're getting
expansion?
3 new jobs.
Okay, cool.
So that looked like
Looked like a DPS class for sure.
I honestly think all of them are going to be DPS classes. I also think they're going to be reworking Dark Knight completely. There are a lot of complaints about Dark Knight, and they said the amount of work they need to retool it would take a long time. So I think
They were
they're going to
waiting.
unveil Dark Knight 2.0 in 5.0 as well.
え知りたいです
So, do you really want to know about
Do you really want to know? Okay.
じゃあちょっとだけ
Okay, just a little.
Chat, how would you like if Naoki Yoshida was making Final Fantasy 16 and during E3 he did this? You want to know? Whoa, look at that art.
新しいジョブニュージョブ
Prepare for everyone to be Blue Mage.
Our new job, the Blue Mage.
ただしこれ
Yeah.
What I'm guessing how the action learn thing is, it's a temporary thing on that's mapped to a skill. Yeah. And you can either hold up to one or multiple of them. It's Wait, what? You said you would never do this! You lied! Never trust Square Enix again!
Damn.
Final Fantasy VII Remake's also coming out next year. They're all lying. It's a trick.
Oh man.
That's insane. Why would they do
When's
that?
4.5 then?
That's like in January.
Okay.
So they're gonna balance a character for now, and then have to add all this new stuff in 5.0.
開発チームなんですよ
It's like a really weird time.
声援を送ってあげてください
So they did this with Ninja
Yeah, I
and Realm
remember that.
Reborn, but because Ninja was already planned, and it just fell behind
The
with
work
it.
was all done by the dev team. Let's hear it for the dev team.
Okay.
Work's done.
So it was supposed to be out? Okay. Hey, Blizzard, take note. This is how the end of your press conference is supposed to look.
Yeah.
With your crowd.
パッチ4.5で、青魔導士実装になります。
So like you see here, the Blue Mage will be available patch 4.5.
Well,
Cool.
that'll be interesting.
世界中のメディアの方、それからファンの皆さんにパッチエクスパンションじゃなくてパッチで新しいジョブって実装されないんですかってずっと聞かれてきました。
So it seems like every media interview we get, we always get asked, are you ever going to release a new job at patch timing? Why does it always have to be expansion?
その度に大変なんですよ。
And I
パ
always
ッチ
tell
でジョブを追加するなんて大変なんですよ。
it's so hard to release a new job at the timing of a patch.
忍者の時大変だったんです。
When we released a Ninja, it was so much extra work.
でも僕はずっと一言もやらないとは言ってませんでした。
But I never said we wouldn't do it again.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Sure, okay. Getting technical there. But Reddit told me that.
This Blue Mage job
Reddit
is a
lied
little
to
bit
me
different
then.
than
Don't
Ninja.
believe Reddit.
14 subreddit lied to me.
Limited job?
リミテッドジョブという概念存在します。
So this is going to be something new for Final Fantasy 14. It's something that we're going to be calling the limited job.
そして
Yeah, what does that
クラス
mean?
当然ありません。
So it
Ah,
won't be
okay,
considered as
okay.
a class.
That's
Oh,
that's
okay.
good. Like
それ
we've
から動画で、
Wait.
ご覧いただきました。
Like no
もちろん
base class.
青魔導士からモンスターの技をラーニングします。
And so, as you saw in the video, as is the case with all Blue Mages in the Final Fantasy series, you learn.
I meant like
how
it's
to
not
actually-
they don't mean no classes and like not DPS, tank, or healer, right? Just mean like no base class.
So if you're just leveling your character, you're not going to get any actions.
全部覚えるんですよ皆さん。
You have
So
to
every
learn
single
them.
skill is learned through monsters. Okay,
That's cool. I
this
like
is
that.
different. This is new.
パッチ4.5で同時にリリースされます。
It is. It's wait.
青魔導士
So is it's a
It's
new?
separate-
It's new. It's different from DPS healers and tanks then.
0.5, an exclusive Blue Mage duty.
マスクカーニバルという
Huh.
新しい
So I can do everything.
青魔導士専用のコンテンツになり
Or a
ます。
bit.
It will be a new type of duty called the Masked Carnival.
The Masked Carnival with the crossover, and we are announcing the crossover with Persona.
実装になるブルーメージ、キャップはまずレベル50になります。
So at the timing of 4.5,
Oh, what the heck?
the level
Okay.
for Blue Mage will be set at 50.
ブルーメージに関してはこの後
Weird.
So we can't raid with it.
No.
Huh.
パッチが
Well, I mean, we can
Because they haven't
do
designed
old,
the
we can
game,
do old
the
raids.
content around it.
レベルキャップ解放していきますので、
I wonder if they'll be automatically locked out of raids since it's like a classless thing.
And after the release of Shadowbringers, with those Shadowbringers patches, we'll be raising the level cap at the timing of patches. So we'll keep adding new content for the Blue.
So it sounds like this is
Everyone's just like, what?
interesting.
Okay.
This is different. So,
青魔導士
so it's not.
4.5
Yeah.
で実装になります。
So like we said, at 4.5, Blue Mage will be released.
パッチ 4.5 の特集っていつ話すんでしたっけ？
So when are we talking about 4.5?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
よりこのブルーメージもっと詳しい情報を明日の PLL でお話ししていこうと
So
思い
we
ます
have a lot more information about Blue Mage.
Oh no, I'm not confused about the list of details. I'm confused as to the purpose of this. Like, I'm wondering, is this just like more another type of single player style content they
How
want?
many actions can be learned?
Because basically, it not being set to level cap at the start of Shadowbringers is strange to me.
まあいろんな今までにない新しい
I wonder if it's because this job is so different from everything else. They want to like test it out and see how it goes. Huh.
まあそれもちろんね、じゃあリミテッドジョブって一体何なのとか
And then we mentioned up here limited jobs, so we're going to explain exactly what a limited job is as well.
皆さんが思ってる以上に
And it sounds like there's going to be more than one of these then. More than one of these limited
A lot
jobs.
of actions that we have that are going to be able to learn, maybe more than you even expect. So.
ただモンスターから
Yeah, and if it's like infinite amount of if you can learn like every monster move, isn't that hotbar going to get ridiculous?
Actions from the monsters.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow about like that
And
stuff.
tomorrow we're going to tell you how difficult it will be.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's a cool way to go back and play. It's like I guess I could see it as like a challenging way to replay like leveling 1 to 50.
Okay. This side.
Huh. Like a hard mode.
Okay, he's gone. He's gone. Good.
Make sure the CEO is
Yeah.
gone. Yeah, the pool, like, chat what you're saying.
All right, we talked about.
I think that's the direction it'll probably be.
謎のおじさん社長もやってきました。
Some strange guy in a mask came out. Might have been the president.
これで僕の基調講演を終わりにしてファンフェスをいよいよスタートしたいと思います。
And so with this, let's bring a real end to the keynote address.
Okay.
ぜひ
People are running to go get in the merch
発
line.
表になったシャドーブリンガーズだけでなくパッチ 4.5 もぜひここからシャドーブリンガーズまでの間、いろんな情報公開それからコンテンツ出していきます。ぜひお楽しみください。
And while we released a lot of information about Shadowbringers, we have over the next 2 days a lot of great information about 4.5 as well. So please have a lot of fun.
それでは僕のめんどくさい日本語をずっと通訳してくれたコージに拍手をお願いします。
Thank you. Lots of ad-libbing, this guy.
それではありがとうございました。
All right, thank you very much. Let's have a great show.
And that's it. People are like, wait, are you really leaving? Why? No one's getting up.
That was weird.
Man, talk about a tough act to follow.
Who's
They
this?
said I was gonna
This is Matt, one of the community managers for Final Fantasy 14, director of community, Matt Hilton, sorry. I was getting his handle, Bayonin, I think it is, confused with his actual real last name, so I didn't want to, like...
we have a lot of fun stuff for you guys. We have a lot of fun activities and gameplay.
Been here for, like, forever, too.
But before we get started, I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce all of our special guests from...
So this is just, like, welcome, so it's, like, it's really over. There's no surprise or anything like that. So...
Bathroom break, dude.
Yeah, let me mute the stream so we don't have to, like, listen anymore. We'll give you your thoughts in just a sec, chat.
So, let's go ahead and start bringing out our guests. Of course, we have to start with the man, the myth, the legend.
So I have to say, while Brad's doing his research break, I think that the trailer at the beginning was, I mean, it was definitely a different style, but it's the most cryptic, and I feel like it might have been, honestly, I need to watch it again, like on YouTube, like a better quality version of it, because I don't know, I feel like I was the least hyped after watching it of the three now, between Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, and that one. Like, Stormblood's was really hyped because, I mean, it was a cool fight scene, but when it did the whole reveal of the map, because they did that in the first trailer. At the North American Fan Fest, they showed off the entire, like, opening of Stormblood, the CG trailer. For Heaven's Ward, they showed off up to a certain point, and it was pretty hype too, because it was the Kane is back, look who's back.
Yeah, dude.
Basically I was saying, like, while the trailer is intriguing, and I definitely want to go back and watch it more, to, like, see all the small details, it left me the least hyped of the three expansion trailers so far. I'm sure there might be more to it, but it was definitely a different style. They different, oh, there's Soken, Sound Director.
Oh, he's gone.
And
he's
right there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he's got a shirt on. What's your hidden shirt? But even though it was a lot of the same kind of like broad stroke informations about the expansion, I feel like the presentation was a little bit better. Their PowerPoints have been like okay. They're like their layout on stuff, but like these felt like they clearly fit the theme and style of the game.
Sure.
But they had they had a lot of positives. So after all that trolling and teasing, we saw Blue Mage.
We finally saw. If they didn't show Blue Mage Damiani, it would have been so weird.
It would have been weird.
I mean, it's weird already, but
also like as you saw, like what I was saying is that I was like wondering if there are only going to be maybe 2 new jobs instead of like 3. But actually now in actuality, this is they called a limited job. It's not like a standard job. So now we don't, are the other ones going to be standard jobs or are they going to be this new limited job? And we'll find out more details tomorrow. But that was a lot. That was a little bit to take in and process actually.
Yeah,
that
gotta find out more about that.
Dropping before the expansion, dropping with the next patch. Absolutely every single action you learn from it is monster action, so you do not learn new skills by leveling up, which is the standard process.
So the quests probably have you going to fight monsters and
you'll probably
them.
get gear from like the quest line, I guess, instead of getting new moves. Would be my guess. And they're capping at 50. Which is the Realm Reborn level cap, and and they said they're gonna give it its own like area, like a blue mage, like kind of like
Carnival,
quest,
like that,
like Phantom Carnival or something. I already forgot the name, but like I'm saying Phantom because I thought it was a festival.
Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, Phantom Festival because Persona 5, and I wonder if it's because they need to like feel out how that's gonna work because if you can pick this, you have to learn the skills yourself, and they can come from like any source, any monster in the game. Because they even showed you fighting Shiva and taking one of Shiva's mechanics. I forget what the name of it is, but so she takes an ice bow and fires out arrows in like a 270-degree angle. So there's like a little slither behind her, which is her safe spot. But it's a attack that like usually like one shots you back in the day. Learning boss actions, you can learn that. You can learn like it showed you like doing other stuff, and using them against the bosses too, which is kind of cool, and having status effects against them. It seems like a very unique and different direction than anything else in the game. Yeah, and my guess is like it's gonna fulfill like a single player type content experience for the interim, and once they've tweaked it and balanced it based on feedback, they'll properly introduce it at some point in Shadowbringers like with the level 80 new level 80 level cap.
So you go from 50 to 80.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it said they're gonna up it in increments, and I think eventually you'll hit 80, and they'll be like, all right, it's at a good place and stuff. But I don't know if they're gonna let you raid with it. If you're like, because you can hit level 50. They said you can hit level 50 cap right here. There are level 50 raids. I guess there's the Binding Coil, Bahamut, Second Coil, and Final Coil, and they're also the level 50 raid, 24-person raids as well. You could like the Labyrinth of the Ancients, Circus Tower, and World of Darkness. I wonder if they let you do any of that or not. But they did show you fighting Shiva, and there's hard mode and extreme mode, so it sounds like you at least get to fight primal bosses in some form.
Yeah, I think you'll get a move from every primal, pretty much. I don't think you'll learn skills from every enemy, too, in the game.
Yeah, like we'll definitely get more new information tomorrow because, like, if you can learn everything, you'd have like a laundry list of moves would be ridiculous. Yeah, it'd be impossible to track. That's another good thing. Like, this is like part of their like big announcements at the end. Like I'm kind of like working backwards here. The other big one was this was funny. New Game Plus.
Yeah,
New Game Plus and an
crazy.
MMO.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Basically, it is a way to go back and replay any content in the games from the 2.0 onward. No 1.0. I was like, maybe we're going full blown.
That game's deleted.
Yo, Vanilla 14, baby.
I like Vanilla 14.
It'd be cool to see that again. And it mostly applies to like side quests and main story quests that don't involve a dungeon or like a primal instance content. Yeah, because you still can go and do any those, you can run any old dungeon, you can run any old boss fight, and you can even unsync it because they're saying, you can bring your stats in New Game Plus. Well, unsyncing an old fight makes it like you can just go in solo and face roll it now.
Right.
But I guess going through the story again, it will make it easier to re-experience a certain like scenario, I guess. Show it off again if you need to.
Sure.
But like Brad, the interesting thing was I had a different reaction when they first unveiled the name because I thought, as you heard me talking about, I thought it was going to present a solution to the issue of new players jumping in who want to catch up.
Yeah.
Because the further we get along, the harder it's going to be to go back if you don't know people
catch up,
to do stuff.
Well, that's why they introduced
That's why I introduced the trust.
The trust.
What
do you think about that, Damiani?
So this is weird. So I guess I was a little confused because currently in the game there is there's something called squadrons. They're NPC characters. You can have up to 8 in your squadron at a time. And what you can do is you can send them off on missions, think like Assassin's Creed squads. You send them out to go do a thing. And after a certain amount of time, they either succeeded or failed.
Right.
And you get they level up and they bring you back rewards and stuff. Or you can go into one of a select few dungeons and run with 3 of them.
Okay.
And one will be a tank. It'll be it's a 4-person dungeon, so whatever class you are, they will fill in the other roles you need, and you can issue commands to them. So it's way more involved than the Final Fantasy 11 Trust. So you can already do that in dungeons.
But they're just making it easier.
This sounds like now
you can do everything.
You can do anything with them, but I need to understand if you can do if they're in the world
quests?
with you,
Yeah.
or if they're only in instance content.
Were they in the world with you in 11?
So in 11, they're with you anywhere.
Okay.
They can come with you virtually anywhere. The annoying thing in 11 is they have to be respawned every time you zone or load into an instance. They vanish. You got to resummon them.
Okay.
And as I was complaining about, 11's trust are very restricted.
Sure.
With their nature. As I said, I was playing White Mage in that game, and even if you had a tank in your party as a trust, as an NPC, you cannot tell them to pull the mob. You can start with aggro. You would have to initiate the fight, and then they would jump in with their actions, which became problematic in some of the later boss fights because 1 or 2 shots from them on you will kill you, and it doesn't matter if the tank jumps in too late. Maybe we'll take a look at that real quick. I'll show you that after. If you want to show you it now, want to see the bike, how it looks, Brad?
Oh yeah, hell
see
yeah,
how it
yeah,
looks?
yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah, yeah. Let's see that bike, baby.
But it's interesting to do it. But real quick, the one thing that worried me, Brad, is that you can use the trust in new content.
Which is interesting.
Game, which I know they'll get more people to play it, but it worries me.
It kind of
It worries me a little bit.
It fragments the community to a bit, but I could see both sides.
Chat, where'd that trailer go?
Chat, what do you guys think about that? Having NPCs with you, where you could do most stuff solo. It seems like. I don't think you'll be able to do raids or anything though. Show me that bike, baby. Oh yeah.
Get that headphone going. You ready?
Oh yeah. It's the bike music.
Oh, it's the classic Final Fantasy 7 bike music, yeah. It's flying, yeah!
He has the
That's
goggles
it.
too. It's funny. Hey, there's Ian. Hey, Ian.
Hey. You guys still streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least you got to see it, Brad. We got to hear the music,
Yeah.
So
you have to get. Is it like a virtual ticket thing to get that?
So
you have to
get
pay $30?
one of 2 ways. If you are attending any of these FanFest, you'll get a code for it.
Okay.
If you're not like me, you can buy it on the Mog Station
For
cash shop.
30 bones.
Yeah, I think it's $29.99.
Good
right,
God.
Chat? Yep, $29.99. Final Fantasy 7 tax, baby.
Yeah. I know mounts on WoW are like 25, which is still a lot of money, but Final Fantasy 7 tax, baby, pay up.
Yeah, it's like 2
Tifa
months.
Minion 2?
Yep.
Damn, dude.
And then you got to buy that separately as well. It's not part
Crazy.
of the pricey. So we talked about New Game Plus. Talked about the trust system coming. They talked about the battle stuff that they're going to always do, like trimming down the fat
abilities,
and stuff like that.
of course. They talked about the story, like becoming the Warrior of Dark now.
Yeah, the Warrior of Darkness. So you've always been the Warrior of Light. So So they've already had a patch storyline where you fought Warriors of Darkness, essentially.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you defeat them and stuff, and I thought that would be like the end of it, but I guess like not. So it sounds like they're talking about like you're gonna learn the truth about like basically the gods of the world, like Hydaelyn and Zodiark, and you're gonna like learn their true origins and stuff. And so it sounds like the whole thing of balancing, it's like Kingdom Hearts level stuff. Like
Square Enix, baby.
Yeah. You must know light and dark, blah blah blah. Always been that. Always been the Warrior of Dark. Have you? It's Warrior of Darkness. So that's interesting. I wonder if that like will change any mechanic stuff. They threw on the word choice was thrown around at one point, and I was wondering if they were going to go into detail about if they're actually going to be like player choices. I don't know when my headphones still on. Like player choices that might influence the game or something, but they never went into anything about that. So nothing like that. New zones. They showed off the Raktika Greatwood. I think was the name
Yeah, it
of
looked
it.
jolly, man.
They said the new zones, the vibe they're going for is a fantasy feel,
which
and
you want.
I was like, yes.
And they showed that desert one with
with
the
the crystal thing.
wave or whatever.
They're like, oh, the camera's not tilted, the building's tilted. It's like,
cool.
Pretty cool. But yeah, it's like basic stuff. I mean, and then people are like, oh, we gotta wait till the next Fan Fest to get more stuff. This is how it's been done for
years,
because they want to do an event in each of their major territories. There's one other announcement I want to talk about before we finish. But yeah, they've always done it that way. February will come sooner than you know. It'll be like right after a new patch. So it's like, hey, I've done the 4.5 content. Oh, here's a new Fan Fest. Oh, here's the second part of the 4.5 content. Here's a third Fan Fest and all the final details. I do hope there's more to that trailer. There's got to be more to that trailer.
Sure
that wasn't long enough. But the thing they didn't talk about, and we're gonna get more details at a later event, tomorrow during the live letter. Yeah, I really need to watch the live letter tomorrow. The world reorganization plan.
That's like that.
Adding a new data center to each major region. Excuse me, and regrouping the worlds. And my concern is how that will affect raiding groups that are already established. That use people from different servers, and because they're giving you the option now. There's the world visit option, which you're on the data center, you can go play with other people on that server. But if you're not on the same data center anymore, if you get moved to a different data center in your world, you can't play with those players anymore.
Yeah,
you would have to character transfer, and they said they're gonna probably offer free transfers or something like that.
Yeah, they did
to do that, But still, like, if you have a house on that server and your server got moved and it's like, well, I got to move back to this data center now and I got to pick a server, I don't get to keep my house. Character names is another big one. There's only one. You can only have, unless they tweak it somehow, you only get one unique character name per server. So if you're on data center A right now, like let's say Primal, like me, and a server gets moved over to a different data center, but I want to move back to play with my like other friends and stuff, but any of the available servers still left, that name's taken on all of them. You now can't keep your character name that maybe you had forever or something. So I see there's going to be a little bit of there's still a lot of questions to be answered about that. I thought a super server answer was going to be what they were going to go with, but we'll see.
All but confirmed bunny race from 12.
Yeah, they were like, why are people clapping when I turn around and you see Bugs Bunny on my shirt?
Being cheeky.
They did say that it will probably be the last new race added, though.
Yeah.
Just like they said, they would probably never add a job in the middle of a patch cycle because it would be too hard and too much work. And they just said, no, we're going to do that anyway.
All right.
Yeah, showed off artwork, showed off. That's pretty much it. Did we forget anything, chat? Anything else you want us to answer real quick before we head out? Oof. But, so 16 or 17 being MMO, no. No, we talked about the limited job stuff. You'll basically watch tomorrow's live letter if you want more. The world visiting thing.
We still need answers,
Yeah. We'll get more info tomorrow for those who care. But that's going to wrap it up. Glad they did it free.
Yeah,
people are not supposed to outtakes on 3. We'll save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Wait for next week's podcast. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the North American Fan Fest. Glad we got to react. Glad they did this for free.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I hope they keep doing it like this so that we can do that. But yeah, thank you for coming so early and doing that.
Oh, sure.
And yeah, as soon as we sign off, Ben will be starting up Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Starting his full playthrough.
Heck
Gonna
yeah.
go for a few hours on there. And there's a scene on there, Ian, called Closing.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to go to that. And then you have to like mute the mic source. I'll come over there though. But thank you everyone for watching. Take it easy.